Preface. This book is not built from theory. It is built from time inside the game. I have played Grand Theft Auto 5 since the game came out, across different systems, through story mode, collectibles, map study, strange hidden material, UFO hunting, businesses, public lobbies, missions, and long stretches of online play, where the game stopped feeling like a simple open-world crime game and started showing itself as a layered system. Story mode taught me the map. Online taught me the mechanics. Those are not the same thing. Knowing Los Santos from story mode helps, but GTA Online adds another layer on top of that map. Money flow, property chains, business connections, menus, cooldowns, public lobby behavior, vehicle access, sell routes, weekly bonuses, contact services, passive income, upgrades, raids, delivery pressure, and the constant temptation to spend money before the account is ready. That is where many players get trapped. They do not fail because they cannot drive, shoot, fly, or complete missions. They fail because they build the account out of order. They make money, then spend it on whatever looks good in the moment. They buy the wrong location because it is cheaper. They buy a luxury vehicle before they have a working income system. They buy clothing, apartments, penthouses, garages, aircraft, or lifestyle items before buying the tools that would make those purchases easier to afford later. They follow a weekly money guide without understanding the account underneath that method. I know that mistake because I made versions of it myself. I bought wrong locations and had to rebuy them later. I wasted money on things that did not move the account forward. I spent millions on clothing before realizing that the SecuroServe CEO management style menu already gave access to many clean organization outfits. That one example alone teaches an important rule. Check the menus before spending money. GTA Online hides a lot of value inside menus. The interaction menu, SecuroServe, MC President options, CEO vehicle requests, contact services, property services, mechanic calls, Moore's Mutual Insurance, Pegasus, Lester, Merriweather, Tony, Johan, Dax, Franklin, Miss Baker, the office assistant, service vehicles, fast travel points, safes, and business computers all matter. The player who does not learn the interface ends up paying extra for convenience that was already available, or missing systems that could have saved time, money, or frustration. That is why this book begins with setup, not money. Setup. Money matters, but money without sequence disappears. GTA Online will happily take every dollar you earn if you do not understand what the next dollar is supposed to do. A player can grind for hours, buy the wrong thing, and end up no stronger than before. Another player can make less money, spend it correctly, and build an account that begins supporting itself. That is the difference. This is not a glitch guide. This is not a modding guide. This is not a free money promise. This is not a flex book. It is not here to tell you to buy everything and pretend that is strategy. This book is about structure. It is about learning what to focus on first, what to ignore, when to save, when to buy, when to upgrade, when to expand, when to sell, when to wait, and when to stop grinding because the account is finally doing what it was built to do. I built most of my GTA Online account solo. I completed Cayo Perico once and the casino heist once, but I did not build my account around heists that required unstable random players. I studied businesses, public lobbies, solo sales, menu systems, vehicle access, PC lobbies, and the difference between breaking the game and understanding the game. A glitch breaks the game. A mechanic reveals the game. That distinction matters. Some players see someone moving efficiently, surviving public lobbies, selling alone, or using menu systems properly and assume that player is cheating. But mechanics are not cheats. Knowing when to register as CEO, when to use a service vehicle, when to request a vehicle, when to leave a lobby, when to sell, where to buy a property, how to connect businesses, and how to read the map is not hacking. It is literacy. GTA Online rewards literacy. The player who learns the system reaches a different phase of the game. The grind becomes selective. The account produces in the background, safes fill, businesses connect, sales become planned instead of desperate. Money becomes a tool instead of a panic meter. That is the point of this book, to help you stop grinding blindly, to help you stop wasting money through not knowing, to help you build the setup first. Introduction: the game changes when the account is built correctly. The first mistake is thinking GTA Online is only about making money. It is not. GTA Online is about sequence. Money is part of the sequence, but money is not the whole system. You can make money and still be stuck. You can run missions all day and still have no useful structure. You can own expensive vehicles and still be broke. You can own multiple businesses and still not understand which ones deserve your attention. You can have millions in property and still feel like the game is endless work. That happens when the setup is wrong. A correct setup changes the feel of the entire game. At the beginning, everything feels expensive. Every phone call sounds important. Every icon on the map looks like something you should do. Every vehicle looks tempting. Every player with a flying bike, armored car, aircraft, or massive property looks far ahead of you. The game throws offers, jobs, businesses, calls, websites, and icons at you before you understand what any of them mean. That is not an accident. GTA Online is old, layered, expanded, patched, updated, and stacked with years of content. A new player does not enter a clean beginner path. A new player enters a city where years of systems are already piled on top of each other. That is why a beginner needs a filter. This book gives you that filter. The filter is simple. Every purchase should lead to the next useful layer. If a purchase does not create access, income, protection, movement, storage, business connection, or long-term convenience, it is probably not an early purchase. It may still be worth buying later, but later is not the same as now. The mistake is not wanting cars, clothes, aircraft, houses, penthouses, yachts, mansions, garages, or luxury items. Those things are part of the fun. The mistake is buying lifestyle assets before the account has the income structure to support them. The setup comes first. Once the setup is built, the lifestyle side becomes easier to enjoy. You can buy cars because you want them, not because you are trying to look rich while your businesses are empty. You can customize outfits because you like the style, not because you are avoiding the fact that your account has no working system. You can explore the map, cruise, race, fight, sell, collect, or relax because the account underneath you is no longer fragile. That is the freedom phase. But the freedom phase has to be built. The main path. The path in this book follows a practical order. Learn the interface. Use free tools. Earn seed money. Avoid waste. Buy useful income structure. Upgrade before expanding. Connect businesses. Build background income. Collect safes. Grind only when it makes sense. Enjoy the game. That order matters. A player who skips the interface wastes money. A player who ignores free tools overpays for survival. A player who spends seed money on style delays the first business. A player who buys businesses without upgrades creates more work than income. A player who buys the nightclub without understanding feeder businesses wonders why it is not powerful yet. A player who buys a far location because it was cheaper pays for that decision every time a delivery starts from the wrong side of the map. GTA Online does not only charge you when you buy something, it keeps charging you through time. A bad location charges you through distance. A bad purchase charges you through opportunity cost. A neglected menu charges you through wasted travel. A weak setup charges you through frustration. In GTA Online, not knowing can get expensive. This book is built to reduce that cost. Who this book is for? This book is for new players who just entered Los Santos and do not know what to do first. It is for returning players who logged back in and found the game buried under years of updates. It is for solo players who do not want their progress controlled by random crews. It is for players who have some money but no structure. It is for players who own businesses but do not understand how they connect. It is for players who want to prepare better for the next Rockstar Online world without pretending anyone already knows exactly how that world will work. This is still a GTA Online strategy book. It is not a direct GTA 6 guide. Nobody outside Rockstar knows the final online structure of that game. But the habits transfer, menu literacy, sequence, patience, money discipline, map awareness, business logic, and the ability to read a system before spending blindly. Those habits will matter anywhere Rockstar builds an online world with money, properties, vehicles, services, upgrades, roles, and progression. How to read this book. Do not read this book as a mission checklist. GTA Online already has missions. This book is not trying to repeat the mission list. Read it as an account-building guide. The goal is not to tell you every single mission to run in exact order. The goal is to show you what each stage of the account should accomplish. Your path may change depending on your platform, edition, bonuses, discounts, friends, skill level, starting money, and weekly events. But the structure remains the same. Do not chase everything. Build the layer you are on, then move to the next layer. Welcome to Los Santos. The first day in GTA Online is noisy. You arrive in Los Santos and the game immediately starts pulling your attention in different directions. There are icons on the map, people calling your phone, jobs inviting you in, players moving around the city, weapons you do not own yet, vehicles you cannot afford yet, businesses you do not understand yet, and expensive items everywhere. The first thing you need is not money. The first thing you need is focus. Money without focus disappears. That is the first lesson. A new player usually wants to do one of three things right away: buy a fast car, buy clothes, or chase the biggest payout they heard about online. All three can become traps if the account has no foundation. A car can be useful, but the wrong first car becomes decoration. Clothes are fun, but clothing does not build income. A big payout method can help, but only if you understand what that money should buy next. Your first goal is to stop the game from making decisions for you. Los Santos will sell you everything. You have to decide what actually matters. Do not panic buy. When you first start, almost everything looks useful because you do not yet know what is useful. That is how money gets wasted. A cheap property can become expensive if it sits in the wrong location. A flashy vehicle can become expensive if it does not help you make money, survive, travel, or complete work. A business can become expensive if you buy it before you can upgrade it, or before it connects to anything else. A luxury item can become expensive if it delays the purchase that would have made future money easier. Before buying anything, ask 4 questions. What does this unlock? Does it help me earn, move, survive, store, or connect to business? Will I still use it after the next stage of the account? Is the location going to help me or punish me every time I work from it? If you cannot answer those questions, wait. Waiting is not losing. Waiting is strategy. GTA Online is designed to make you feel behind. You are not behind because another player owns more. You are behind only when your money has no direction. A new player with a small amount of money and a plan is in a better position than a player with millions and no structure. The first layer is orientation. The first phase of GTA Online should not be treated as a race to own everything. It should be treated as orientation. You are learning how the city behaves. You are learning how your character moves. You are learning how to call vehicles. You are learning how to survive missions. You are learning how to deposit money. You are learning how to read the map. You are learning what is worth your attention and what is noise. That last part matters because GTA Online has more noise than almost any online game. Phone calls interrupt you. Map icons multiply. Invitations pop up. Players fly past. Explosions happen nearby. Someone is selling product. Someone is fighting outside the casino. Someone is in a jet. Someone is hiding. Someone is watching. Someone is driving like they do not care if they survive. The game wants your attention scattered. Your account needs your attention focused. The first phase should accomplish one thing. You should know what you are trying to build next. You do not need to be rich yet. You need to be pointed in the right direction. The first real goal. Your first real goal is not to become rich. Your first real goal is to stop being fragile. A fragile account has no direction. It depends on random invites. It spends money as soon as it arrives. It owns things that do not connect. It travels too far because of bad locations. It has no background income. It cannot survive public pressure. It treats every new method as salvation because it has no structure underneath it. A stronger account has a foundation. It has access, it has useful tools, it has a first income layer, it has a purchase sequence, it knows where the next dollar is going. That is what this first phase is about. Not becoming rich on day one. Becoming organized on day one. Los Santos is designed to distract you. Your job is to build through the distraction. The setup comes first.